And another thing, don't flirt carelessly. Dating should be purposeful.
Yeah.
Don't call women babe, sweetheart. You'll be shooting on foot. One day, a serious woman will come to your life and realize you have this trend of flirting them and go away.
And go away. That's true.
You don't use that word until you are in a relationship.
You know, you said something very important earlier that, you know, most of this, if you're over 40 and you're single, you might have gone through divorce.
Exactly.
Or you're going through it. It is important for you to say these things before.
Exactly.
And even the drama that you anticipate to have. So if you identify a girl that you really want to be with, it is okay if you are sure that this is it and you're not done with your court cases, the divorce, let her know the truth and protect her from that.
Exactly.
Protect her from that. We have a few questions here for you. Hi, Mikali. Ask Zulu if a 40-year man can marry a 25-year-old girl. Hi. Then, did he see ile couple ya jana ya online, ya 21-year-old girl comment on that? So I knew somebody would bring it up. So,
what happened?
I had guests here. Yeah. She was 21 years old and they met on Facebook. And that was in 2017, okay. I think. They're married now.
Now she's 21?
No, she was.
Okay. Hey. I would have called the children department on you.
She was 21 and they're happily married now. The husband was here as well. They dated for 6 months and then got married. Well, of course, there were a few issues from the girl's side. I can't. Did he mention? No, he didn't. But a bit older. He was from another relationship, but he was single for a whole year.
Okay.
So when they met, he was very intentional. And 6 months in, they got married. So I don't know what they want you to comment about that.
So, Mwikali, let's repeat and say this.
Yes.
You can marry right and find a happy marriage.
It's
even
true.
At 19 and 18. But what we are saying is, number one, what are you sacrificing? The period of development you have given.
Because she sacrificed her relationship with her father, which is still...
Thank you.
That she did.
She's here celebrating. Anyway, I did not lose anything. It's too early to see what you lost.
She said, she was very open. She's like, even the husband was like, that is the one challenge that we've had with this relationship, that... my father-in-law still has not come around. He's coming around, but it's taken all these years. Put yourself in his shoes.
Yes. You shortchanged my daughter. Why don't you give her time to evolve like you? You have had your time to establish your career. Does she know where she's going? Does she know who she shall become? I tell pre-25s, one thing that is invisible is your energy. You may look young when you're 21 and he may look 31. And he looks like he's established as a car. You're 21 young, but your energy might be higher. You might have bigger dreams, more disciplined, more focused. By 10 years, you'll overtaken him by so far, and yet it was invisible. Wait until at least you've evolved to know the pace of life, the lifestyle you want, the magnitude of your dreams. You can't see that when you're so young. So it's too early for her to run around and say, hey, what are they saying? I'm here, I'm happy. Let's talk about you at 5. When you will see your friends who took their time to evolve, what will have become?
Okay, here we go. Another question for you. Mwikali na Zulu. Comment. Tangu nisikie below 30 men ni kujipanga hata sina swali. I have realized that when you have goals, nothing disturbs you, even those whom you see beautiful. They are just passing. Yours is coming as you build your life with almost the same goals, birds of the same feather wanatafutana after kujipanga.
And let me comfort that guy. Is it a guy? Sounds like a guy.
Yeah, sounds like a guy.
Let me tell him this. Also, me, I thought I was running late because I knew I was not ready. Even when I was 30, when I was 31, I was not ready. I started dating when I was 32, married when I was 34. I told guys, when I mentioned last year that I turned 35, people said, you look older. How come you don't look? And there before I was late. What happened to me? What changed? I married like a late crop. Here I am. Career, they're telling me you are ahead of your time.
Yeah.
You were talking
because
like a
person. You took a lot of time to build
Thank you. You are not late if you marry at 33 or 35. As long as you took the time to grow, you look like you are ahead. If you took those who jump in will be firefighting and managing trouble and managing delicate relationships. But if your relationships are tranquil, you find a woman whom you rhyme with, whom you flow with, man, you found time to build stability.
No,
you see, Mikali, it's not the individual, it's the principle.
It's true. It's true.
Please learn if you follow the process, the principle is the same. Develop yourself until you know where you're going, what you want, and look for it with clarity.
Absolutely. Hi, Mwix. Enjoying the show. I'm 27 now. Last year, I dated a senior bachelor. Sijui kama 39 ni senior bachelor, but it was senior bachelor, 39 years. But the guy wasn't easy to trap, as Benja said. Every decision or suggestion we made, he would ask his mom first. Even buying seats, he once told me, eti mama amesema hiyo kala ya viti iko poa, so we buy. I thought I will manage, but this year, January, I made a decision to let go because he wasn't consistent. In fact, he lied to me about his career, revealed having 1 kid, but he has 2.
When you sense dishonesty with ladies, when you sense dishonesty, when you sense a person who is too much enmeshed with a mother or anyone, that's not a safe person to marry. You see, we are supposed to form a sovereign unit, Mwekali.
Yes.
When me and you are together, nobody is supposed to be coming between us. We're not supposed to be you consulting your mother, consulting your father, and if they disapprove, you must go for approval. No, you want a person who has evolved enough. One reason men age alone is because they are still immature. They are 40 but still just a bearded boy. Why are you consulting your mother who is living in another age? When you get this woman later, can you follow the example of Prince who left the royal family to go with this woman?
Yeah.
Yesterday, I saw in Tamima's one of the shows, that guy left everybody.
Yes.
And stopped listening to anyone to be with this woman. And today they are flying very high.
Yes.
You want a guy who has that courage. Again, we say, love requires courage.
Yes.
If this person looks like a coward who must submit to other authorities out there, they are not available. And this lady, please, that language you've used, I want you to stop using it. Don't say I dated this. Don't date. Befriend them, learn them. Don't start a relationship.
Hey, love is for the courageous. That is for me. That is my daily. I will say it daily. When I meet someone, it's like, are you courageous enough?
Exactly.
Are you willing to take a risk?
Exactly.
Why do you look like a coward? Hi. Hello, Switch. Mikali, looking good every day. Benjamin Zulu, you look good as well.
Thank you.
You bless me with your lessons.
Thank you.
Need advice. I'm dating a guy. He is 10 years older than me, married with 1 kid, but okay. But I have tried to be quiet. Huh? I love him, but I'm 50-50.
That's a pre-25. Mikali, that's how stupid pre-25 sound. Conflicted. What is she asking? He's married. You are dating him to go where? You are 50-50. So why are you still there? Mikali, if you listen to those kids talking, you can kick them with the buttocks. What is the question there, for example?
Morning, Mikali. I'm 26. I am saving you before you get more. I'm 26, married to a 28 guy, and we have a kid. I'm not bashing him, but if I'm asked to marry again, I'll choose an older man, okay? Not 40, but at least 30.
Take your regrets away. Well, you're telling us we do what?
To avoid stupid fights.
Thank you.
Hello, Mikali and Zulu. I've been married for 5 months, and my man has really changed completely. And first, before we married, he made me lose my job. Please advise.
No, what are the ages?
I have
The
got no idea.
stupid
They don't
pre-25
say.
again, Mwekali.
Why would you lose your job?
Whenever a woman telling you he changed quickly, it's because you studied him wrong. You only went for the surface. You started the interview in the bedroom. Your emotions got clogged. It's about how he made you feel. It's supposed you're already pregnant. How can you resign your job? The man is supposed to take you up, not take you down. Again, we said marriage is a partnership of 2 people who are going to move each other forward. We only leave jobs when it is strategically for us. We have discussed and we said that is the best decision to do. We are changing direction to merge our lives. You're starting this because no, we are coming together. As we said, people sometimes marry when they're in different lives and they're trying to come together. So, but it's a discussion when you have seen both of us the sense in it. Okay. This is total. But let me tell you, Mikali, most of the marriages you are seeing here is total child nonsense. Annoyance.
See, we are sorry. We are very sorry. I'm trying to get something on Facebook
Again,
here.
can you repeat? He did not make you lose your job. In your stupidity, you resigned.
Yes.
I'm sacrificing for the sake of love. Go ahead, enjoy your love.
Enoch Omwega Oyoka on Facebook. I love what Benjamin Zulu said. Just like Samuel asked Jesse in 1 Samuel 16 verse 11. And Samuel said unto Jesse, Are here all thy children? And Samuel said unto Jesse, Send and fetch him, for we will not sit down until he come hither. Wait. Ladies, don't sit down if something is not adding up. I'm gonna say, you are a very intelligent guy.
Thank you.
Older men are reasonable and they can take care of you as well. Less scandals. Lillian from LD. I'm gonna say, guy, it's very possible to date an older man who's 40. Imagine girls want men who are rich. Okay, angalia ni ngumu upate. Mbona we haven't talked about this rich thing? Okay, angalia ni ngumu upate mtu ako 20s na gari na pesa. In short, wanataka masponyo.
No,
they
listen.
want the food that is ready.
These girls who are looking for money are just fools. Why don't you believe you will get your own money one day?
Yes.
Mikali, what was the point if you were 22 and dated a guy with a car? Would it matter today? You have your own car now. You have your own life. So these girls who are lazy looking for shortcuts, that's not dating, that's prostitution. They only give their body to get money. And that's not dating. And I've warned my men. If a lady asks you for money directly, she's not a wife material. Wife materials are so reluctant to ever ask for money. They will ask from their father, from their mother, from a sister, not you. You're trying to build a life. The first red flag is a woman, please send me pesa salon. What were you doing salon with before I came?
Before I came.
Exactly. Need to me a fare. To go where? And I told men not to date in their houses, date in hotels. Let her bring herself. Out of courtesy, you can drop her back. You can pay a cab back. Out of your own will. It's not her demanding it. You need to see a woman who is mature, not dependent. So this is the business of exchanging your body. And these girls who are not developing their character, they just want to offer their bodies. Their destiny is usually very bad. Soon they'll be infected with the diseases, or they'll be made pregnant and abandoned. They have no future. And you can't even trust them. We are talking about wife materials, not the bad girls, please. I'm talking about the good girls, the virtuous girls. They will show maturity, decency, restraint, moderation. She will even be very afraid if you have to say, why are you sending money? They don't like to be seen like it's money they're after. But they also want to see whether you're generous. Quietly, they're studying to see whether they can depend on you in times of need. All right? So they are balanced that way. So one red flag is a woman who's just looking at the car you have. Doesn't she hope to buy her own soon? Why is she looking at just the house you have? Doesn't she plan to build her own life?
At least you've given